Hey guys, so recently I've just been getting into really old TV shows like from the 70s and 80s. So just want to, just show you, recently purchased the $6 Million Man Blu-ray set. Here's the front, side view of it, the back, and here's the DVDs. We'll go through them. Mine got a little bit damaged on the side over here. I ordered this from Amazon, so all right, so I've never seen the show before. I was born in 1982, so this show got canceled in 70. I can't think it ran from 74 to 78. It got canceled in 78. So again, I was not, I wasn't alive when during the heyday of the show. I don't remember catching it on reruns. I remember watching the Bionic Woman, but for some reason, I never really saw this show. But recently, I just, I don't know why, but I was like, let me check it out, and I saw that it was streaming on Peacock, and I'll talk about streaming later. But I decided to watch a couple episodes to see if I like it, and I thought it was pretty cool. Again, it was like a show I've never seen. It's kind of show I would love as a kid. Action, almost like a superhero kind of feel to it. So I noticed like Walmart used to, well, I don't know if they still do, but they were selling the just the regular, not the Blu-ray, but just the regular complete set or series of the $6 Million Man. They had that, the Bionic Woman, and all that. And of course, when you want something, you see it, but as soon as you want something and you go to the store, of course they don't have it. So we'll go back to Walmart. I went to a couple of Walmarts. They don't have it. I guess they don't sell it anymore. I don't know. So Walmart didn't have it, so I was like, okay, let me go to Amazon. That's my go-to with DVDs nowadays because you can't really find DVDs anywhere else. And so they had the regular DVD set. I think it was like $50, but then they also had this is produced by Shout Factory. So they did sell the Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray was so expensive. It was like about $154. And that was a little expensive for me. I understand you get 5 seasons. You're going to get 5 seasons plus the 3 reunion movies, plus a load of bonus features, commentating, and stuff like that. But $154 was a little bit too much. I was like, I don't know if I could swing that. But then I was like saying, let me see, maybe, because with Amazon, if you notice, Amazon, the prices sometimes, they jump up, they go down. So you got to catch it on a moment when maybe the prices go down for a day or two. So I remember like one Friday, checked my phone, checked Amazon, and it went down to like 125. So I was like, I don't know if it's going to go down any more than that. So I jumped on it and bought it. To find out a couple days later, it went down to 118. So, oh well. But my thinking was, what was going to happen? I was going to wait, and then the next day it would jump up back to 154, and I would hate myself for not taking, the opportunity of buying this, and so I bought it 124. But if you check now, I don't know when this is going to be on YouTube, but when I checked it the other day, it was 118. So this is a good time to, if you're into wanting to get this box set, go check Amazon out. So yeah, so I bought it from Amazon, and we'll go through all the DVDs, I guess, and so we get this kind of case over here. So this is season 1, and then you have the bonus features. So which is cool on here is that when the $6 Million Man first aired, they made 3 pilot movies. So you get the 3 90-minute movies. Because afterwards, what they did was when it went to syndication, they broke those episodes up into two. They broke it up into 2 episodes. Those pilots into 2 episodes. If that makes sense, I don't think I said that right. So the pilot episode, which was the 90-minute movie, they broke that up into 2 episodes during syndications when it went to syndication. So this is like the kind of the first time, I guess, you would see kind of how it was aired back in, I think, in 1973. They made 3 pilot movies and then the series. So basically, you get the three season one. I think consists of the three pilot movies, which I keep on saying, and and then 13 episodes. And each DVD is colored. Has this one's red. I'm not going to take every DVD out. I think we know what a DVD looks like. What sucks is that the episode titles are on here over here, so you have to take the DVD out in order to see it. I wish it would have been nice if they. I know I'm asking too much. Would have been nice if they on the DVD itself had the episode titles, or just said, hey, episode 1 through 4 or something like that. So that is season 1. I completed season 1 a couple days ago. I really enjoy the show. I mean, it's like I said, if I was a kid during the 70s, this probably would be my favorite show. I'm currently watching season 2, and this is the back. I think season 2 is when they introduced the Bionic Woman. I think she's in one of these episodes. So you have commentating by writer-producer Kenneth Johnson. If you're not too familiar with Kenneth Johnson, he was the one that was like the showrunner of the Incredible Hulk TV show, or the producer, or whatever you want to call it. These DVDs are blue. I just actually finished watching an episode. It was the $7 Million Man episode. Let me know if you remember watching that episode. The $7 Million Man. Yeah, compared to today's standards, the show's kind of cheesy, but then you have season 3. And these DVDs are green. So I read originally, with the pilot episodes, that they were doing, they were trying to make the character into more of like a James Bond kind of character, and they kind of changed it because you'll see like a difference if you watch those 3 pilot movies from season, and then when they eventually got to the season, it was almost like the show kind of was like different, and that's I think what Lee Majors wanted. He didn't want the Steve Austin character to be like James Bond. So this is season 4. Season 4 is in a little bit a bigger case. I guess there's like more episodes. He has a little mustache here, a different appearance, and you got a little bit more special features. And this one is purple. And then the final season, season 5. And this one is orange. Plus you get the $6 Million Man reunion movies. There was 3. So that was the back. So you have the Return of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman. You have Bionic Showdown, the $6 Million Man, and the Bionic Woman, and then Bionic Ever After. So that includes special features too. So there you go. So if you think about it, I mean, you look at the price. You're like, well, you're getting 5 seasons plus the 3 movies. So I mean, I guess it kind of you're getting your money's worth, I guess you could say. And I know, and I was saying that this is currently on Peacock if you have that streaming service, so you could watch the series. I think they also have the Bionic Woman too, but I don't want to depend on streaming. I'm so old school where I still like to buy DVDs because I just don't want to depend on it because, and I'm going to give you an example. About a year ago, I wanted to watch the James Bond films, and I was like, and then it was on Amazon Prime, and I was like, oh, let me, check it out. They were on Amazon Prime, and they were free on Amazon Prime, and I was able to, eventually, I went back to watch, and of course, they were all gone. You have to rent them if you want, or buy the digital. And I was like, if I want to buy the thing on movie, I want a physical copy. I don't want to buy digital. or rent. So I eventually bought the James Bond Blu-ray box set. I did a video of that. I think about a year ago. But so that's like they're saying. I don't want to depend on streaming because you don't own it, so they can easily take it off. Just like for $6 Million Man, I don't want to be getting into it. Oh yeah, I'm ready to start season 3, and then all of a sudden, oh, it's not on anymore. They took it off. They rotate. Netflix. All of them. They always rotate the. I don't know if there's a great like demand for the $6 Million Man nowadays, but I don't want to take a chance. Plus, commercials. It's nice to watch a DVD and not have to worry about the commercials, kind of. But yeah, so I highly recommend. If this is a show that you liked as a kid, or a show that you want to get into, it's a cool show. I miss shows like this, and I know this video is too long, but I miss shows the way shows are like this, where it's not a huge commitment to go watch an episode. You don't if you missed episode 3, you're not going to be lost through the entire rest of the season. Each episode was a standalone episode, a new adventure, a new love interest, maybe new villain. You don't have to be so committed that you have to watch every single episode. You could just I want to watch something tonight and just put it in the DVD and watch the adventure. But that's it. So yep, the $6 Million Man.